So if anyone was interested, this particular image you were presented with is the Wren Library at Trinity College, um, the, the wealthiest college at Oxbridge, home to a number of thinkers, the likes of Isaac Newton, a number of theorists, a number of historians. So I thought I might have provided a bit of insight, somewhere I've studied myself, in case anyone was wondering. But let's crack on with suggested structure and possible arguments. So I've left this blank today because I thought it might be a bit more interactive if for the last session we do this together and we go through the actual process of drafting rather than me just reading out a recommended structure. We have a little talk about building the structure and why. So it's important to have a structure. So when we mean by structure, we mean what does each paragraph do? Each paragraph needs a specific function. And I think the first thing I'd like to emphasize is this: an essay is not an overview. An essay is not a chapter from a book. You're not writing an essay to inform. You're writing an essay to argue. So I'm going to make a little note of that as a reminder there. If you recall from your maths days, arguing is greater than informing when it comes to essays. Now, what I mean by that is we need to deliver a precise, specific argument in response, in reply to the question. Let's remind ourselves of the question. Does winning a free and fair election automatically confer a mandate for government? We need to answer that question as if it was a conversation, as if it was a maths question. You need an answer. This is not an invitation, as a lot of students think it is, to just have a chat about what a mandate is, free and fair election. We need a specific answer to the question, and that needs to be very clear. Therefore, we want as little sort of narrative explaining an event, explaining an idea as possible. We want to explain these things briefly, use embedded quotations, so short, snappy, succinct quotations, to proceed to make personalized judgments and arguments.